Welcome back. Melanie Ingsitzik-Sarah here with you. Breakfast television. Hopefully, it didn't scare anyone at home. Jays pitcher Anthony Bass went viral, throwing out a tweet yesterday, calling out United Airlines for making his pregnant wife clean him popcorn on the flight. This is the picture, and this is what he said. The flight attendant just made my 22-week pregnant wife traveling with a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old get on her hands and knees to pick up popcorn and the mess made by my youngest daughter. Are you kidding me? The responses were divided. United responded, I'll say this quickly, by saying, "Hi there, Anthony. We certainly understand your concern. We're going to look into it. When you have a moment, please DM your wife's confirmation," yada, yada, yada. Mm-hmm. So United got involved here. Mel, your thoughts on this?
Okay, so I saw this yesterday, and I went, no, that's not true. And then I thought, the reactions are all going to be one-sided. Everyone's going to say, how horrible, you're going to make a pregnant woman traveling with 2 young kids pick up this mess. That's what I assumed. In fact, when I texted you and Nick, chat producer Nick, I'm like, of course. But then I saw everyone sort of calling him out and saying, of course you need to clean up after your child. Why wouldn't you clean? Because she's traveling with 2 young children and she's very pregnant. And I also, at the same time, I don't think her kids were like, ha, 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 and throwing popcorn everywhere. You're a child, which I also looked through the thread. United provided that popcorn. It's not like they brought that popcorn on there and was, like throwing it up in the air and giggling about it. So if you're going to provide popcorn to a little child, you're going to have to assume there's a mess.
And probably charge $8 for the popcorn.
Sure. Yeah. And now, should you be messy and not tidy up after your kid? Of course not. You're going to want to do your very best. But when you're in a situation like that, maybe give me a hand. Don't make me pick this up. I'm already struggling right now managing my whole family here and myself at the moment. What do you think?
Look, I don't have kids. No one wants to hear someone who doesn't have kids give advice on people who have kids. That's the one thing I've learned, okay? And I've learned some hard lessons this way, and I completely understand it. Now, the popcorn mess, whether it's Cheerios or popcorn, if it's a toddler, if it's a young kid, I'm fine with it. But I've been on planes where I saw dirty diapers piled up.
Well, that's gross.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I've seen some bad messes on planes, and parents did not care. That I'm not turning the other way on. Popcorn, I'll turn the other way on. It's popcorn. Relax.
It's a few kernels.
Bring popcorn in this studio, see what happens.
I would like to reenact this.
It happened Friday. It was all over the floor like a bunch of 8-year-olds. I think Anthony Bass is good to throw this out on social media. I think you got to pick your spots with this. You can't always be doing it, but I think he has a point. But in terms of other things I've seen on planes, I've been disgusted at certain things I've seen parents not clean up.
That's a whole other story, the etiquette, right? Here's what I say. Just respect one another. Do your very best. But there are scenarios where maybe just give someone a hand or cut them a break if you see there's a situation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anthony Bass, a reliever for the Jays, just wanted a little relief for his wife on the flight.
Waiting for that.
I don't think it's not too much to ask.